You know, I don't usually do live streams at 6 a.m. on a Saturday morning, but oh my God. Oh my God. Oh boy, what a day in the markets. The biggest liquidation ever, all thanks to a Trump tweet. Trump showing he is once again the master of the universe. We just live in his world. This is insane. Something really bad happened in crypto today. This is not normal what happened. This is one of the craziest crashes I have seen since, well, I guess 2020's COVID crash. This is very similar. The majors didn't move quite as much, but holy shit, altcoins. This is one for record books, guys. If you have not been fully liquidated on your portfolio today, congratulations. You made it. A lot of people, especially in altcoins, who had altcoin leverage positions open, just complete wipeout. Utter insanity today. It's crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Now we got to get into this. We got a lot of unanswered questions. I don't have all the answers for you. We're going to just share what's going on. It's such an extraordinary event. We had to go live, man, talk about it. I mean, my goodness gracious. I wake up at 6 this morning, like, oh, what's going on? Oh my God. Anyway, how'd this all start? Well, the Don decided, well, it's a nice market rally there. It'd be a shame if somebody tweeted about tariffs. Now, the stock markets went down like 3%. Some individual coins, individual stocks went down more than that. But apparently Trump said he's going to increase tariffs on China by 100% from November 1st, and he's not going to meet with Xi Jinping in 2 weeks anymore. And I mean, how can anybody negotiate with the Americans? I don't even know. But anyway, besides the point, this is crazy stuff. Obviously, it spooked the living heck out of the markets. But what happened in crypto today? What happened in crypto today is unreal. And yeah, look, tariffs was the narrative that lit the fire. But to see what happened today in the markets, this is not a normal reaction. This is not something standard that happens in crypto. I mean, man, I was literally thinking last night, it's time to get some more money out of the crypto market and just move it into stocks, man. If anything confirms that, it's this craziness. We had, it looks like up to $20 billion in liquidations today. This is the worst liquidation, the worst crash ever in the history of crypto right now, today. It just happened a few hours ago. The COVID crash was 1.2 billion liquidations, FTX 1.6. Some of the liquidations we had earlier this year were in the multi-billions, but nothing like this. Nothing like this. This is unreal, especially what happened to a lot of altcoins. Now, the majors held up better in a lot of situations, but we had, by the way, this dude, 1010 bid. Apparently, holy shit. What is going on? And somebody always knows. Somebody always knows, isn't it? Look at this guy. Anonymous Whale opens up hundreds of millions of dollars of the Bitcoin and Ethereum shorts. Makes 200 million in a few hours, closes his shorts, walks away forever. Just another day. We'll go back in a day or two. I agree, Thomas. I agree. XRP got some, went down like 40% or something like that. The majors got wrecked across the board. Oh man, I hate hearing this. I lost 283K. A lot of such stories today. A lot of such stories, unfortunately. Man, it's been a brutal day. The paper losses on the altcoin bags, like, well, that's annoying, sure. But actually, if you got liquidated on positions, that's, of course, crypto, man. It's such a crazy industry. Aside from the majors, everything got absolutely rinsed. And the majors, again, a complete overreaction, which makes you start to think, well, what actually happened in the background here? Okay. Jeremy, today was the biggest liquidation event in history. Some coins took insane hits. Atom went down 99.9% from $4 to a penny, man. These are some of the worst drops. AVAX went from $28 to $8. XRP dropped from $2.80 to $1.25. SUI went from $3.50 to 55 cents. What? How is this even possible? There's no bids right across the book. So we then start getting into the land of what actually happened here. Look at this, just unbelievable red charts. Fartcoin went down 80%. These are crazy times, man. This is not normal stuff. Take a quick look at the charts now. We're back up to 112K right now for BTC. If you didn't capitulate, be proud of yourself. It's great. I feel like you didn't even have time to capitulate, even if you wanted to. Gems Bond is so close to sell some BTC at 121K. Should have listened. Well, BTC is not actually down all that bad. You know, it depends when you bought in, of course, but it's not actually down all that bad. It's the altcoins that got just. It's Binance's fault. Apparently, Binance was one of the worst hit. Heard Wintermute just went insolvent. Yeah, there's definitely the rumor going around right now that Wintermute, in case you don't know who Wintermute is one of the biggest market makers in the cryptocurrency industry. This is the thing. What just happened is not fucking normal behavior in the market. Okay, this is not what should happen. The fact that this happens, I mean, my God, the fact that this bullshit does happen in crypto is just insane. Back to bear market levels in a few hours. Yeah, poo, absolutely. Just for a lot of coins, just went from everything's fine to everything's totally fucked. It's crazy. But if Wintermute did blow up, then that would explain what happened, or whether it was Jump or somebody else. It's hard to say, of course. Hey, I lost nothing. I don't do leverage. Wrote it out, man. Wrote it out. Rock and roll. Yeah. Something happened here. This is not normal. You don't see coins drop like this. Now, if we'd had sort of an across the board, okay, Bitcoin goes down 15, 20% with all ETH and stuff like that, and some of the altcoins go down 30, 40%, normal operations. The fact that some coins essentially went to zero is is unreal, man. Yeah, you couldn't do anything. That's the thing. Even if you wanted to get on exchanges and stuff, everything was moving so fast. There was such a rush to do everything that you probably weren't even able to do anything. Everything kind of started failing. Shocktober is real. Oh man, yeah, this is not the October we were promised, guys. Holy shit. Volume slowed way down. I'm sure. Is the thing. Is anybody who survived this is going to be licking their wounds, man. These kind of systemic destructions of the market will hurt a lot of people. You know, we were just talking the other day about how, well, retail's been slow to come back in because they're still licking their wounds from the last cycle and all the bullshit that happened. This isn't going to encourage anybody. This shit doesn't happen in stocks in a day. Jeez. The rich richer and the poor. It always does, man. Always does. I'm sure a lot of fills got happened. My last cycle with altcoins, honestly, stocks been so much better. Coinbase stopped working. It always does when the shit goes down. It always does. Are we cooked? No. But it's everything is yes. Everything is awesome. Life is awesome. It's a vibe, guys. Don't forget. Okay, but this is one for the record books. Fact, if you have more than zero in your account today, you're doing okay. Okay, some people lost everything today. Okay, way too much leverage. It's all gone. All right. And in a market like this, when we see these kind of wild, irrational drops, it's just crazy stuff, man. ETH, I mean, look at this daily candle for ETH, man. I mean, my God, it's going to take some. There is going to be some wound licking. There'll be a nice bounce back. ETH down 20% a day. There'll be some nice bounce backs across the board, but it might take some time to recover from this. Never seen 6-hour volatility like this over a decade. This is one for the record books, man. This is absolutely one for the record books, man. Expat and Avignon, man. It's my duty. It's my duty. I woke up and looked at it. I was like, shit, I gotta go live. We gotta talk about this, man. This is crazy. Ay. Solana. Again, you can see the majors didn't get wrecked as bad. I mean, Solana only went down 21%. So you see there's so much more liquidity in the big coins, right? That they weren't able to push the prices down. Like with Atom. Who the hell's buying Atom anyways? No surprise, went from $4 to $0.01. There's no bids on the damn thing, right? Pump fun though. My God. What is this? How did it go down 75% in a day, man? That's crazy sauce, man. Look at this. Hengu went down 80%. Everything is just utterly wrecked. That's wild. Litecoin went down 45%. Hey, Zcash holders, I think you guys only went down like 20% on this dip today. So shout out to Zcash holders. It is truly a new paradigm of money. QW Chow said most likely explanation is a big exchange or a market maker broke. Something broke, man. Something broke. And over the next few days, we're going to find out who it was. I mean, this is the thing. If one of the big market makers did go under, we're not going to sit around and cry a lot of tears for them, but it's also a major problem for the market. So we can't ignore that. Marty Party says, based on research to date, the incident, the centralized price Oracle has experienced either a glitch or a compromise. Every exchange, every DEX, every DApp gets the dollar price from the Oracle networks. That's Chainlink and Pyth. A dominant centralized exchange dollar price either manipulated or glitch. That could have been any dominant exchange, Binance, Coinbase, Bybit. That glitch would have instantly reflected in the oil network and caused every perpetual contract to liquidate. Longs and shorts hit liquidity boundaries, caused them to close under duress. Centralized pricing system either failed or was compromised. The blockchains have zero issues. In fact, they handle the DeFi swapping and trading flawlessly. Crypto One centralized systems failed. Interesting. Crypto native liquidity has failed. The market has failed. Market makers and exchanges have failed. You can't have the top 20 altcoins dropping 50 to 80% in a single candle. Because it was so fast, most stop losses probably didn't even hit. That's part of the problem too. If you did have a stop loss and if you're trying to trade responsibly, shit moves so fast, your stop loss may not have even got hit. This is a complete leverage reset. There's essentially no leverage in the crypto market right now. Everything got washed out. Gaming chain tokens wiped 80% today. It was triggered by tariff news we've had 20 times already. Yeah, well, that was the spark, but then something happened. You know, tariff, okay, Trump's tweeting tariff shit again. We've seen this before. Trump always comes in swinging super hard, negotiates something better later down the line. It's not a big deal. Then this shit happens. This is, again, not normal behavior, even for tariff headline scares, okay? Axel Bitplay has been here since 2017. Never seen anything like this. All this chaos is because Trump announced 100% tariff on Chinese goods to November 1st, which is 20 days away. Yet the market's looking like it's the end of the world. Everything's bleeding. CX, centralized exchange is lagging. Perps glitching, wallets bugging. The whole space feels like it's shutting down. Feels like either a big fund blew up or it's just a mass manipulation. These tariffs aren't even that big of a deal. They aren't. They really aren't. Again, they'll be walked back and renegotiated, and they'll figure something out in the middle, you know? Colin talks crypto. Are we now in a bear market? No. Yeah, I don't think we're in a bear market now either. But this is some bullshit that's going to take some time to recover from, unfortunately. We don't just rip straight back to all-time highs. And maybe we do. Maybe that'd be the most hilarious outcome. Liquidate literally everybody and then straight back to all-time highs. But this is a news-driven event here today, guys. So, yeah. Kraken stopped working. Many such cases wouldn't allow me to trade the seller withdraw. Solana kept working the whole time, you know. So, what's your next strategy, Lark? Chilling mostly. Yeah. Holy crap. Don't know. We'll see what plays out in that market over the next few days, but just holding a lot of, I guess, now underwater spot altcoin bags. I feel like everything is still. Here's the thing. The altcoin trade's been extremely difficult this cycle, and really there's been just moments in time for certain altcoins, certain narratives that have gone up in price. Most of the altcoins have underperformed massively. Stocks have been absolutely kicking our asses, so there's that. But all of the macro conditions that we look for in the market, nothing's really changed. The credit cycle is still running super loose, so that's good. You want that. The business cycle still has ages to go. The ISM PMI is still showing there hasn't been any major breakout in the business cycle. The money printing still going on. The central bank rates are still being cut. Global M2 is still on the rise. Got a blow off bottom instead of a blow off top. Ha 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 ha. Sad but true. Reduced everything down into Ethereum last altcoin pump. Nice. Loving the yard sale. Let's go. Is Uptober canceled? Ironically, this is probably the fuel for Uptober. I feel like a lot of people are going to try to revenge trade it all back. Anybody who still has any money left after this is going to try to come back and say, hey, Run it back up, baby. Getting beat by gold feels bad. Getting crushed by gold. Bearish engulfing candle. This is the kind of day that doesn't even make any sense. You know, look at the charts today. You also have to ignore what just happened on the charts because it's completely irrational. It doesn't follow any sort of logic or reaction in the market that makes any kind of sense. Again, this is somebody blowing up. This is something bad happened, and we're going to find bodies are going to float to the surface in the next few days. Okay, this is not normal shit. Unfortunately, it's normal for crypto. It happens every few years because this market's fucking crazy. But this is not normal. This is not normal behavior even for crypto. Okay, something bad happened. Somebody blew up. Whether it was an exchange, whether it was an Oracle exploit, whether it was a market maker blowing up. There's a lot of theories. We don't have any evidence on anything yet. Something bad happened. Okay, that's what we know for certain. I'm wrecked because of dudes like Lark Voltron. We're all on together, buddy. If it makes you feel good today to have somebody to blame, I can be that guy. Beat me up, fine, go for it. But at the end of the day, I put my money in this market. You guys put your money in this market, and we all have to make our own decisions. I make my own decisions. I frequently lose plenty of money. It's the name of the game. Sometimes we make shit tons of money. It's also the name of the game. Today was one of the bad days. Okay, everybody got hit. Okay, it's not my fault that a fucking market maker blew up, right? But it just is what it is, man. This is part of the craziness of investing in crypto. This is one of the most volatile, crazy marketplaces in the world. And when we say that, we mean that. Okay, it's a place where literally you can lose all your money in an instant. Whenever I say that every fucking video, it's because it's real, right? It's not fun. It's not fun sometimes, but then other times everything pumps fucking like crazy and you make shit tons of money. Finally made it's a crazy live stream to make it for, man. Welcome to the party. Wrecktober. Yep. Nobody's got any money left. That's true. Last shakeout before the rip. Just that classic, black eye, like, let's go, man. Final shakeout. Yeah. Well, that's not a good way to finish your massage, man. Got a massage, found everything wrecked. Oh, no. You think this will happen again, Lark? I don't think it'll happen again soon. They literally wiped out every bit of leverage in the system, essentially. If you had very low leverage longs on Ethereum, Solana, Bitcoin, you're fine. But for the most part, leverage has been flushed out of the system. Will it happen again? Like, not tomorrow, not likely. If it does, crypto's so done, man. So that's one thing, but it's unlikely to happen again immediately. We need to figure out, of course, what the hell actually happened. I'm sure exchanges are scrambling to figure out what the hell that was going on and patch the leaks up wherever those may be. But these things happen in this market. It's been a few years. Probably going to be a few years before it happens again. This bodes well for breaking the 4-year cycle. I like how you're thinking. Heard the Fed may actually announce a rate increase. With the jobs market the way it is, it's hard for them. It's going to be super hard for them to announce a rate increase. As long as jobs markets stay weak, which they have been, it's going to have to be a rate cut. In this moment, Peter Schiff is euphoric. Self-custodying all his gold. It's at $4,000. He's chilling, man. How is it possible altcoins go last cycle lows? A lot of coins have already been near last cycle lows. This is the thing. There's been very little bit on a lot of these altcoins. And then this happens, just unreal. What a time to buy Bitcoin. We're going to dip to 70. Yeah, it was crazy, man. Crazy. This is the thing, is likely in a few days' time, we're going to see markets. We'll figure out what went on, who got bodied on this, did a market maker or an exchange blow up, what the hell actually happened, and slowly but surely, things will return to normal in nature, and we'll continue following the broader sort of liquidity and credit and market trends. But Stock markets is not like what happened today. S&P 500 finished almost 3% down today because of this tariff news. And Monday, we'll see what happens over the weekend. If we have another red day on Monday for stocks, it's probably not going to bode super well for crypto, even though I feel like we've absorbed most of the panic and damage today. Wish that happened. Just, yeah. Where else are we going to go, Martin? Where else are we going to go, man? This is what we do. Floki dumped 86%. That's unreal, man. Unreal. That's why I hold at least 50% Bitcoin. I sleep better. That's for sure. Yeah, I saw that crazy whale, man. That's crazy. So again, somebody always knows. Somebody always knows. To be able to put tens of millions of dollars on the line on a high leverage trade, you had to know something. Somebody always knows. Somebody always knows when shit's going to go down. Market recovering already. We've had some pretty strong bounce backs across the board, but I mean, we can't pretend like a lot of psychological damage has not been done today. People got completely wiped out. It's going to take, there's going to be some wound licking going on here. It's an opportunity to buy. Hey, this response. Yeah, everyone's not having limited money. I haven't been deploying a lot of fresh cash into the crypto market in a while. Most of it was moving, position one from position two, So like, for example, I sold like Plume and bought Pump, right? They both got wrecked today. Equally wrecked. Fantastic. Lark, should I buy SUI or will it keep going down? I don't know, Ab. I don't know. If you're a big SUI fan, then I guess a lot of coins are on sale right now. Will those sales get better? Depends on how the market reacts to all this. Depends on what we find out over the next few days. If a market maker got blown up, what's that going to do to volumes and stuff like this, et cetera, et cetera. Is everything finished? Again, I think probably after a day like that, the worst of it's over, but the flip side is that, some may expect an immediate V-shaped recovery, which very well may indeed happen. Don't count that out. We could be at new all-time highs in like a week or two because that's how stupid this market is. Look at the COVID crash and how quickly we recovered from that, right? That was basically a liquidate literally everything across exchanges event. Ladies, liquor, and leverage, man, every damn time. Oh yeah, man. Nobody saw this coming, man. This is a black swan event day for the crypto market, man. Nobody knew. Maybe again, there's a tiny handful of potential insiders. This guy who opened up this, $50 million, $100 million short, whatever that he had going on. A couple insiders might have known. Okay. But nobody else. You can't see this shit coming. What the fuck is this shit? This is one of those days, man. This is one of those days. I've got a month limit through my bank account, which is reached. Who can I sign up for quick, fast, in a hurry to allow me to use PayPal? I have no idea, man. Most exchanges, I don't know. I have no idea who you're going to be able to hook a PayPal account up to and get things today. And that's the tricky part. There's a guy who bought Atom at a fraction of a cent. No way. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Unbelievable. Crazy stuff. So pissed at these exchanges. My stop loss didn't get triggered. My orders didn't get filled. Yeah. Absolute mayhem, man. Absolute mayhem. Did you sleep with makeup on? Oh, it's so nice of you. I think that I look so good. No, this is just my general handsome looks. There you go. Who are these somebodies that know? That's a good question. Think we'll get a dead cat bounce here in altcoins. I think we'll see a lot of decent bounces, but again, a lot of damage has been done here, you know. We're not going to zero. No, we're not going to zero, but damn, some coins tried today. Holy cow. See what happened to Kava? No, I haven't heard talk about Kava in a while. Imagine that probably went down 99%. Crazy. Was literally down 50% today. Yeah. Unreal stuff, guys. I did not sleep last night. I'm glad I went to sleep before all this shit happened. Holy crap. Is crypto dead? No, crypto's not dead. Crypto's not dead. This industry is not dead. We are not going anywhere. We took a big kick in the balls today, okay? A lot of people lost a lot of money. So if that happened to you, fuck. I'm sorry, okay? This is a black swan event for the cryptocurrency market. And it's going to hurt a lot of people. And it's a very problematic day, without a doubt. But is crypto dead? No. Crypto's not dead. It's not going anywhere. Can't lose if you don't sell. Soul Bloom, damn, that's now. Well, you know, Jay, can't hold every coin, man. Honestly, I've been feeling recently like I've been holding too many coins. There's nothing against Plume particularly. I just thought I'd prefer to hold Pump. It doesn't really matter on a day like today. What the hell you're holding? Everything just gets absolutely wrecked. Solana wick to 147 on BitUnix, but any other exchange says the 170. Yeah, there was a lot of disparity across exchanges. Everything moves so hard, so fast. You know, the amount of liquidity on certain exchanges at certain price points, you'll see a bunch of variations. I saw there was a big difference between Binance and Coinbase for Solana as well. Pure Wallet token pre-sale should be good, bro. It's not the time. It's not the time, man. It'll come back. Yeah, oh yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back. The only question is how long it takes to absorb the damage here and what actually happened today. That's the tricky part, right? Still in all my spot positions. We're chilling. Amazingly, my Ethereum long is still open. My Solana long is still open for now. ... My XRP long did get stopped out finally. I mean, that was crazy. Ironically, I was thinking like literally like the other day when I was in the hospital after my hernia surgery, I was thinking, you know, I should just close an XRP long out. Just close it out and just, you know, do something else with that money. Well, probably wouldn't have mattered what else I would have done with that money. Would have lost that money too, but oh well, round tripped it. It's fine. These exchanges were in on this. Is this the most difficult cycle? I mean, look, every cycle's got its own peculiarities. This cycle has definitely been challenging, right? Very few altcoins have done well, and then shit like this happens, and everybody gets everybody gets their pants pulled down on a day like today, guys. It ain't pretty, okay? Here we go. Bitcoin trying to put a green candle in for the daily today. We're gonna see how this bounces back. I think you're gonna see a lot of bid coming in at these levels for a lot of coins. ETH has on a nice bounce back as well. I mean, this is incredible damage that was done today. We need to make that super, super clear. These wicks this is some crime happened right here, guys. Something happened. Somebody blew up. That's the only thing that can really make sense. A major market maker must have blown up. I mean, we're back to like semi-normal prices after the massive wicks down, but geez Louise. That's, again, absolutely one for the record books. If you survived, if you still have money in your portfolio, if you didn't get totally rinsed today, arrest the lizard people. Amen to that, dude. These motherfuckers, these lizard people out here, man. Every time, it's those guys. Black Monday for the stock market on Monday. Don't know. We're gonna have to see how what Trump says over the weekend and how the futures open up and stuff like that. I guess the good news is that most of the damage has already been absorbed by the crypto market today. So How much more can they hurt us? Okay. Market is closed. Is it closed on Monday? They got a holiday in America on Monday? I don't know. I did just get out of bed. I'm telling you, I woke up at like 6. I was like, let's just check and see what the price. Like, oh my God. Like, we better do a live stream. This is crazy. Days like today that remind me normal healthy corrections are needed. Amen to that, man. Nice normal healthy corrections are way better than whatever the hell happened today. Fake bounce for sad today, massive downfall. Is that vodka? Feels like it should be on a day like today. Just water. The lion is regretting some financial decisions. Oh, it's Columbus Day on Monday. Oh, crypto's got 3 days to absorb any sort of tariff panic. But again, I feel like most of the damage has been done today. We'll see what plays out here over the next few days. But there you go. Of course, Trump drops this fucking bombshell on a long weekend. Everything is strategic. Nothing is by mistake. It's all a plan. It's not our plan. Charles shave his beard again. If he did, man. Charles, you're not allowed to shave your beard. That vodka, no, it's the Aquapana, man. Volume for Bitcoin is basically at all-time lows until today. Fair to say we should expect some more volatility like this, even on the upside. Potentially. This is the thing. This is the wild part about the crypto market. We can pop back just as quickly as we dump down. But again, there's a lot of damage that was done today, and I feel like we're probably going to need to absorb some of what just happened here, and that a lot of people are going to be. There's going to be a lot of revenge trading. People rushing back. Go brush your teeth first. That's okay. You can't smell my breath over the internet. Okay, it's fine. Okay, he's not going to say it. I missed what you're trying to ask there, Foxhound. Yeah, post it up again, buddy. Trump already made his 80 million on Trump coin. Yeah, he doesn't even care if it goes to zero now. He's made his money. Sold all my crypto before I went to sleep. My man. Yeah, most of these bottoms are basically impossible to catch. You had like a second of a wick down, right? And then that was it. Retail is not returning to this shit show. After today, it makes you definitely wonder, you can just buy stocks. Everything is kind of cool and normal. They have breakers on so that you don't have minus 80% days. I'm waiting for the real dip coming. Yeah, we'll see what the tariff drama plays out as. I feel like the market's become sort of immune to tariff drama. Obviously, the stock markets didn't like it, but the stock markets are just at a literal all-time high until Trump started tweeting some bullshit. What do you mean by revenge trading? People are going to come back. People took big losses today. They're going to come back and leverage up super high. And potentially, some people will make it, right? But some people are going to leverage up really high. Again, today, not learning lesson of yesterday. And, force themselves in trades they shouldn't basically be forcing themselves into, just try to make it all back in one trade. Goblins everywhere. That was like an instant trip down to Goblin Town, man. Goblin Town is not a cool place to hang out. Goblins are the worst, man. Always trying to hook up with your girl, drinking your last beer. Oh, there's my alarm clock to wake up. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. Chinese geeks talking about Binance being at fault for this. Binance, man. It's just a flesh wound. There's the Monty Python, The Life of Brian. The Knights of, yeah, it's hilarious. Anyway, answer one or two more questions here, guys. And we're gotta go pick mother-in-law from the airport. It's one of those days. Solana's good buy under 200. I think so. Well, it's the largest liquidation event. Probably the largest. I don't know. I don't have the exact stats on you for what happened to certain altcoins during like the COVID crash, but the COVID crash was pretty effing bad. And I think a lot of altcoins went down just as bad on COVID crash day. Okay. So don't know. In terms of the percentage loss of the biggest crash in crypto, I don't know. But certainly the biggest liquidation event ever today. This is not tariff related. Tariffs were the spark. Then something happened. Again, somebody blew up here. Adam, what's up, man? Good morning from Dubai. Yeah, I mean, we've been through tariffs before. Tariffs might have started to move down, but something was wrong. Something somewhere broke. That's the only explanation for these kind of moves. Do you think that was the top for this cycle? No, because the business cycle still has not topped. The credit cycle is not topped. Global M2 is not topped. All this kind of stuff. Are we going to have some problems in crypto after this? Yeah. I missed most of this because I was buying stocks. That's the way, man. That's the way. Buy stocks, guys. Buy stocks. Yeah. Sticks and stones would break my bones, but a crypto crash will never hurt me. Good. Buy link, never going to see it under 20 bucks again. Couldn't buy the dip thanks to Coinbase, many such cases. Recently purchased Lambo for sale, make an offer. Ha 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 ha. When the US government reopens, there'll be an avalanche of economic data all Wednesday. That could be positive. Maybe, Eugene. I like the way you think. Flesh wound, but my butt is bleeding. Oh my goodness. Larger hurts. I know. It's one of those days, man. It's mother-in-law's fault. 5x larger than any other liquidation event. Again, you just lived through history. If you're still here, if you still have money, if you have not been liquidated completely, you are still here. If you did get liquidated completely, holy shit. I mean, what are you supposed to do on a day like today? You know, how are loans supposed to work with crypto assets? If you have days where your crypto assets drop so much so fast that basically nothing can be done. No exchanges work, nothing works. Borrowing against your crypto assets is just like Russian roulette every time. It's crazy shit, man. I feel like a failure. You are not a failure, okay? You are not a failure. Okay, I know days like today hurt. I've been there many times. I've seen crashes like this many times. I know it's fucking frustrating. I know it hurts. I know you have, these sort of dreams and ambitions and you feel like you're doing well and you make a few good trades and, you're buying things that you think have some kind of value. And then this kind of shit happens and you feel like, nothing. I get it. I've been there. I know how you feel. Okay. You're not a failure. Okay. You're not. Keep your head up, man. Great opportunity for institutions to load up before all the ETFs get approved. Indeed. Retail leveraging 100x on perps. Beginning of the bear market possible. Can't exclude anything from possibilities, but again, it's a very unlikely scenario considering that everything else is saying there's no bear market coming. Now, there's been a bit of froth in the stock markets, right? And maybe this is even just Trump cooling the stock markets off. Who the hell knows? But again, look at all the stuff that's not topped and not likely to top anytime soon. Global M2 and business cycle, credit cycle, all that kind of stuff. Might need to break out the top shelf sparkling waters today. Amen, Evan. Amen. Get the good stuff out. Stop losses got triggered. Good. If your stop loss got triggered, you are in the winning side of the equation here, guys. Will this take months to recover? It didn't after COVID. We recovered relatively quickly. It took some weeks to recover. But even then, things were a bit muted afterwards, let's say. $60K, my portfolio down just like that, recovered halfway back or more, not tripping. Good, good. What do you mean by something blew up? In case you weren't here for the earlier part of the stream, what I mean by case something blew up is that likely one of the big market makers or something. This is not normal. What happened is not normal. This is a super fucked up day. These kind of liquidations, these kind of coins like Atom literally went to zero. I mean, who the hell's buying Atom anyway? I guess there was not any bid in the books, but this is not normal. These kind of drops are simply not normal. This is not standard operating procedures, even for crypto, which is the most volatile asset class in the world. This is something went wrong today in a catastrophic way. So that's what I mean by something blew up. Market maker, like literally blew up their entire fund or something like that. ETH gas price. Oh yeah. ETH always becomes completely unusable when this kind of shit happens. This is the final shakeout. The final shakeout. If you're part of the last cycle, it's another day in the office. True. Coinbase sucks, so did Kraken. Actually, it's usually better to have your money on chain, but not on Ethereum. That's the problem. Come on, Eric Trump, tell us when to buy. Hilarious. Purposeful liquidation event to trigger altcoins is to make sure everyone's literally offside, then they're going to run it all up. I got liquidated, sold one Solana, then made more today than in the last 6 months. My man. I love it. Yes. Retail is absolutely not coming back. It's going to be hard sell for retail. We typically go from the worst trading days to the best trading days. Yep. True. All right, guys, we're going to have to finish up for today. What do you think about Dashcoin? Oh my God, we're not talking about Dashcoin. Get out of here with that craziness. Come on. 2017 call. They want their coins back. Look, sometimes you don't need to do too much. Now, if you have spare cash on hand and you feel like you want to buy some stuff, probably some opportunities out there in the market, okay? I do not think this market cycle is over. I think the best days of this market cycle are ahead of us. Whatever the hell happened today, rare, okay? If you survived it, congratulations. A lot of people have not. You know, if you did not survive this event and you got totally wiped out, don't do anything crazy, okay? It's just fucking money. You'll make more money. It's fine, okay? You'll make more money to invest. You'll be able to invest in other stuff. It's all good. If you made it one time, you can do it again, okay? Just keep that in mind. All right? If you have friends who are in crypto, give them a call today, man. Check in, see how they're doing, okay? These kind of days can really fuck people up, all right? It's just numbers on screen at the end of the day, guys, okay? Keep it in mind. Anyway, that's it. That's it, guys. You're awesome. We're going to be fine. Crypto's going to be fine. Whatever the hell happened today, I don't even know. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. We'll see you back on the next live stream. All right. Peace.